have to hit it more than once. And then when it's time to record, I'm going to make sure I actually record because I had to rip the audio off the Twitch last week or earlier this week. Now you're just completely muted. It says you're deafened. So that means you can't hear
Deafened?
us and we can't hear you.
Holy shit.
Now you ought to be able to hear us. Supposedly.
You said now. Now I ought to be able to hear y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
Why is
And
that?
we're live now. Well,
Okay,
you were
awesome.
deafened, so
Oh, yeah. I was in the settings.
mm,
And I turned on voice isolation.
okay. Well, yeah.
So y'all don't hear any of that.
it's
Yeah,
gone.
no. It's gone.
Let me see.
Beautiful.
You shouldn't hear the cars coming by unless it happens to be paired with me talking, in which case, fuck. Fuck.
Ain't shit else you can do.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay. Do I
Alright,
sound better to y'all?
Yeah.
Because
I
I
mean,
just put it on.
not really much different, honestly.
Okay.
But you didn't really sound bad in the first place.
Can y'all see my shirt?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got 15 minutes. Nick, start playing. Let's go.
Yeah. This is when the iPad comes out.
I set it up on the TV so Mercer doesn't have to worry about how to figure out how to put it on. It's just on.
Already.
Well, we're just picking up, I guess, where we left off a few days ago, just with
Yep.
a whole nother showcase to cover.
A couple of them.
Well, yeah, there was a bunch of like outside news, but because we did
Yeah.
PlayStation and we did Summer Games Fest, so now we just have Xbox and Nintendo. And then if there's
Mhm.
been anything else that y'all have noticed,
I mean, honestly, that could wait until Sunday.
all right. Well, for Xbox, it started off with Gears of War E-Day.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing they've been doing the past few years, where the thing that has the post show is the first trailer they show. So like
Yeah.
you kind of get that sandwich of content on that particular
Get
game.
it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's also they're giving themselves a bit of an identity in this showcase, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kinda
being
wish-
consistent in that regard.
Yes, I can agree with that. There is a way that they end this show that they have done in the last 2 years that I feel like they shouldn't end this show, but we'll kind of get through that as we go through this showcase.
Well, they've done that for like 4 years because they did it for Call of Duty. They did it for Starfield.
No. I'm saying there's a way they're ending this show the last 2 years that I'm kind of like, they got to figure out a different way. I feel like it's a real momentum killer of playing Call of Duty. Let's just playing Call of Duty, ending the show on Call of Duty before you go into your big one game direct is kind of, it feels like I felt it when I watched this one. I felt it last year when I watched it. Watching a lot of other media, like Kind of Funny and other podcasts, they've also said the same thing. Like, so I'm not feeling like I'm alone in that. Like, I feel like Call of Duty just doesn't need to be the last thing you show. I also don't think Call of Duty fans care to be the last thing you show. It's not it's not a Laufey. Let's go ahead and just say that for sure. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's not.
I feel like Call of Duty is
Yeah.
a good either like an opener, like some shit in the middle, or maybe even like leading up to a big thing.
Honestly,
Like,
we'll get into
not
the
just
show,
for ball
but
and gunners.
Well, I mean,
We'll
we
get
can
into-
talk about Call of Duty now and just skip it when we get to it in the order
Okay.
since it
Yeah,
came
let's
up.
do it.
So
yeah.
I don't care.
I don't care about DMZ. I care about the game itself. I care about multiplayer more
You know what
personally.
happened when the Call of Duty shit came on? I went to the
You
bathroom
turned it off. Yeah.
and I was in there for a while.
I watched it and I was like, I'm extraction shooters aren't my thing. I like marathon. I think marathon's going to be the one and the only, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I'm down for some marathon after this too. If we still have time, I'm not gonna
But
keep you up
like,
an extended
I think
period.
marathon keeps me because the art style is so cool and the direction and the maps are so cool. I don't necessarily need. I don't want that from Call of Duty, but if other people do, good for them. If they're trying something new, like Aber in our Discord was saying, like good for them to try it out. If someone like Aber wants to try this out, great for Aber. This isn't for me. I didn't necessarily feel like this was like a killer ending,
And the
like the previous two showcases we got before that. And honestly, the last showcase also.
so my problem with the Call of Duty footage wasn't even that it was like the extraction shooter mode, because like I fucked around with DMZ like twice last time. It,
Hmm.
it was in like new Modern Warfare 2. And
Yeah.
so I messed around with it a little bit there, but
Hmm.
like extraction shooter wasn't part of like my go to gameplay style yet. Like
Yeah.
Marathon has definitely changed that. Like where I am open
Yeah.
to trying Arc Raiders or something else, like
Hmm.
more of these extraction games. And I
Hmm.
know that they're not gonna, because Marathon is a positive community. Like it's really,
Is it?
yeah, everybody you're on a team with, if you have comms
Okay,
with
if you're
them,
on a team, then you're positive.
yeah,
Everything else is on site.
yeah. But
You know, and as it
Hey.
should be, honestly. With the bit that I played of it, it seems like it would be more fun to just immediately go to war with the other team.
yeah,
Because
Right.
it's not
I don't
enough
know.
happening in the world of Marathon for y'all to be like, yeah, hey guys, let's work together. Or let's not rob each other.
That's
no.
fair because I guess I don't know what Arc Raiders is like for where when two teams meet up and they're like, hey, actually, we're going to work together
It
and
seems like
actually accomplish this
everybody
mission.
plays solo and just hangs out. And like
Mm.
the PvE enemies are like way more daunting. They're like big
Mm.
shits.
Okay.
Where there's only two big things that you can fight in Marathon. Where it
Yeah.
seems
I mean,
like,
a purple shield pops up. You're like, God damn it.
oh,
This is
I'm
probably going to take me out.
you. Have you seen the rocket barrage yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, the rocket barrage is the just by my perception of the game, because I haven't played Arc Raiders yet. Like I was thinking about getting into it to prep for
Hmm.
Marathon, but I'm
Hmm.
kind of glad I went into Marathon and like got through all the motions. We're just supposed to be talking Call of Duty. So
Yeah.
the gameplay showed bad because it was
It was,
immediately the player character got killed, and so it was like the
yeah.
third person view. Like you see this in Marathon, you see this in other extraction shooters where like you'll be down and out and you can spectate your teammates, but you're
Yeah.
not getting their ADSs. You're getting like a third
Yeah.
person view.
I do remember like watching this and I'm like, are they showing up the hip fire? Because I know they were like talking about like how the hip fire is different, but you were like, yeah, they're spectating. I was like, this doesn't look good.
Right. Like I
Also, the dude dying at the beginning, I get it. It was his fault. You got dumb friends sometimes. You don't just leave him.
right.
Go save your
You
friend.
don't try and extract without the homie.
Right. That's rude.
Like if you extract without a friend, it has to be a very evident accident. Like if not, you're just an asshole.
I
Like you
was like,
got to make it, and like if it's a loot thing, you got to make it like, hey, I've needed this piece of loot for like missions. Like I
exactly.
would come get you in any other circumstance, but this shrink wrap
Yeah.
bonsai got to make it back to orbit with me.
Uh huh. Yeah,
Fucked up, fucko.
yeah, it was fine. I hopefully they learn from next time. Maybe don't like because you automatically for whatever reason Xbox always shows Was it Elder Scrolls Online
Uh,
and
Fallout 76, Elder
Fallout
Scrolls
76
Online,
and what's the other? What's the pirate game?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. All three of those games they show. You could have shown all three of those games and then put your you could have put Call of Duty right there at the end of that. Here's your multiplayer lineup. There you go. Your final multiplayer, your big shebang for multiplayer is Call of Duty.
You know
There you
what
go.
Call of
That's all you need to
Duty
do.
could have, like, where they really could have put it? They could have put it, like, right before Join Us.
Mm. Coulda. Honestly, honestly, I think I would have liked this more if they didn't even show it 2 weeks ago and just showed us the trailer that they showed us. I would
Yeah.
be like, oh, this is actually kind of sick.
So that's, like, one of the points I want to make about Call of Duty is the most memorable Call of Duty showings at E3, to my
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, are like the original Black Ops one where they had that section in the campaign where it's like get to the chopper, fly through the valley,
Yeah.
like I remember that. And then even with Black Ops 6, I don't think it was the E3 thing. I think I was just watching whatever the Call of Duty show was, but like the movement and like
Mm-hmm.
like the like dive into prone and like have
Mm-hmm.
more mobility with like crouching and stuff like that. I remember that, but at no point can I think back even like Warzone. So that was another thing about the Call of Duty that they showed that to me just didn't connect is
Yeah.
I like Call of Duty multiplayer, just like you, Chris. I will occasionally hop into a zombies. I used to play the
Mm-hmm.
campaign every single year. Like,
But they've been so bad for so long that it's like not even worth playing. It's just honestly for me, it's
yeah,
been a good minute. I'll just hop into multiplayer and just have a good time because the gunfights are still fun for the
I,
most part in Call of Duty.
I can't speak to any Call of Duty campaign since Advanced Warfare, and I didn't finish that one. So, like, I can't
No,
speak to their
no.
quality, but
I think I did do the remake of Modern Warfare 2 just because I was like, yeah, I'll do that again. That's fun.
I've
But
done a
that
chunk of that. Haven't finished that. I actually
that
picked up, like, I loaded it up a while ago, and
hmm
I had a save in the cloud. Like, my PlayStation was like, hey, you have a PS4 cloud save for this. You want to download that? So I downloaded that, and I
yeah,
was already, like, a portion into the campaign, and I played another chunk. And then I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that's not installed on my PlayStation anymore.
No,
But
of
I'll
course
go
not.
back at some point. You know, I
I
didn't
mean,
even
on
make
a
it to the. I did know Russian. I
mm,
definitely did know
okay,
Russian, but I
cool.
hadn't gotten to the manor, like the indoor
Oh,
that map,
yeah,
and the shit that happens in that campaign on that map.
yeah.
I didn't make it there yet.
It's fair. That's a good campaign. I I'm not 100% sold on this Call of Duty. I got to see multiplayer really. I mean, I liked for what I saw from the trailer, but when they that released a week or so ago, but DMZ is not for me. I'm not an extraction shooter guy outside of
Yeah.
Marathon. And that's only when you're like that's when I got time and Anton's like, "Yo." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Yeah,
The gun's fun.
I
The
would.
gunplay's fun in Marathon. Yeah, I'll hop on.
The gunplay is fun in Marathon.
I'm not
Gunplay
gonna
is.
buy.
Bungie's never done a bad shooter, an objectively bad shooter ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's what they're good at.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But if you want to get to the actual, besides the end of the game show or the showcase,
well, hold on, just real quick. The thing about Call of Duty and its showing, Call of
hmm
Duty, in my opinion, is not readable in a large scale
hmm
playfield. So, where I feel like Marathon, like if I get shot for the most part, I know where I'm getting shot from. In
hmm
Warzone, like Fortnite, same deal. Warzone, I just don't feel like there's that like connection
mm
between like what I'm doing and just like the overall match and all the shit that's going on the map. Like I feel like I get sniped from a billion miles away in Warzone, and it seems like that is the type of shit that's going to happen in DMZ because it's a bigger play space and it's a more vertical play space. And Call
Yeah.
of Duty does not do well with verticality.
That's fair. I mean, that's why I played their multiplayer over like Battlefield. I don't want the big maps. I like the up close, instant kind of combat that I get multiplayer from like Call of Duty multiplayer. So they are
Yeah.
good at kind of like
Close
small
quarters.
to like
Is-
medium, not even medium, but medium maps to like that's where that's their sweet spot. I don't need anything big. I agree with you. Warzone has never stuck with me because it is so big and I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm getting shot from 90 million different places and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
So
I lost.
you want boyfriend maps. Is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, so I'm just
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
It's a
Gears of
you
War
don't want
E-Day.
you don't want the really big. You want the it's consistent. It's great if you love it.
It ain't gonna hurt you.
It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt your feelings.
All right,
You know.
Gears
Oh,
of War
boy.
E-Day.
That's funny.
This
Holy shit.
the gameplay they showed looked interesting,
I
but
loved it.
they kneecapped this game in the worst way possible, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still coming to Steam. Like, at least it's doing that.
that's the only place it's gonna sell. And Steam's not going to like.
Look,
Here's
hey,
a
I just want to talk about how great this game looked before we get into the negatives.
yeah, it
Did
looked
you
great.
not? This looked fantastic.
I
Yeah,
didn't really
The-
look at it.
The cutscenes, oh my god.
it was like grounded ass Gears. Like
Are you
Yeah.
playing with new people or
no,
No,
it's
you're-
Marcus and Dom.
Marcus
Yeah.
and Dom?
Yeah, this is like the day that the shit starts going down.
Yeah,
It's-
this is the
it's-
day
What?
shit hits the fan. Emergency E-Day.
Why would they do this?
Why wouldn't they put it on PlayStation?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
at the
It
end
It was
of the
already
day, they're
announced to
trying
be coming to
yeah.
PlayStation. That's the
Yeah,
other fucked up.
At the end of the day, they want to try something. It's more than likely not going to work out for them, but they're
It's
trying.
like that's just not going to sell consoles to people who don't have a console. You know,
Right, like for
to
me.
be okay.
it
Go
is
ahead,
not going to
Anton.
sell it to
Before
people who
before
have
I
a
sell my
PlayStation.
opinion, before I say my opinion, go ahead, Anton.
For me, it's interesting. It's an appealing game. Like if I had a PC that could run it, I'd just play it on my PC. But I know from installing Gears 5 from Game Pass, my PC can't run Gears 5. It definitely can't run Gears E-Day. I
Right.
bought Gears 1 on PlayStation. Like if this were coming to PlayStation, straight up, I'd buy it. Like the way all these Xbox multiplayer games work, I log into to my Xbox Live profile. It's my friends list from there. I'm
Yeah.
off to the races.
Apparently, the Gears 1 remake did not sell well on
Yeah.
PlayStation whatsoever.
Yeah, Helldivers.
I mean,
the Helldivers sold
Yeah.
better on Xbox that because they did the same day thing, and games don't sell well on Xbox. Is usually the worst selling platform for multi-plat games, and
Yeah.
Helldivers sold better than.
I will say because okay, they showed the trailer. I thought it looked phenomenal. Then Asha comes out says, "Hey, that game is Xbox exclusive." The next two games they show, if she really wanted to put it on the table and just say, "Hey, these are now Xbox exclusive," then I would get it. But the tone of everything, the rest of the show, just them showing the PS5
Logo
like,
after every
after
single
everything,
fucking
I was like,
trailer. Every
okay, so
fucking
you really
trailer.
did E-Day, but Fable, which looks a million times better than Gears of War. I mean, the last trailer they showed, they couldn't sell me on this game more, But they showed that last trailer, and I was like, God damn it! Yeah, I want
Yeah,
this game. Stop
I'm
it!
bricked up
I
that shit's coming to
already, I already
PlayStation.
want this game. Quit. Like Fable, fantastic. Honestly,
Yeah,
if that was an Xbox exclusive, that would sell more consoles than EA ever would. And then they show uh,
exactly. It's
Combat
like they're taking
Combat Evolved or
a
Campaign
calculated
Evolved.
risk almost
Yeah,
by because it's you know it's it didn't like you said the remake didn't sell well on PlayStation,
exactly.
right? So they're like, well, we can also get the tout around that we have an Xbox exclusive,
They have two.
and it
Right.
had
There are two.
we have two. We have two. Now
There's two.
the second one should be everywhere for the sake
Honestly,
of that fucking
yeah,
game.
I
Both
really
of
That
the
shit should be
honestly
everywhere.
believe that.
That's the problem. All of these games should be everywhere because,
I get Gears being more exclusive than Clockwork. I really do.
well, they own
Because
compulsion.
yeah, but I mean the way that they showed Halo Combat Campaign Evolved, how great that game looked. I'm like, put it on the table. Those three games, I get it. You already said Fable's coming everywhere.
What
You
are we
already
putting on
said.
the table?
They said Gears is
I
coming
mean,
everywhere.
clit. Put your clit on the table. It's Ashishama. We're gonna be inclusive here. Put Halo. I know they said Halo Campaign Evolved is coming everywhere. I don't know if they've already
Yeah.
they can't redo that and say, hey, we're taking that back
It,
because maybe
They know
E
better
Day
than to do
hasn't.
that.
E Day like you can already go and pre-order Fable and Campaign Evolved on PS5. Maybe they can't do something about that. Either
Yeah.
way, but
I mean,
those three games, those are the games that would sell your console. But two of those games that would really sell your console are off the table. They're going to PS5.
Campaign Evolved's not going to sell Xboxes because
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Campaign Evolved maybe would if it was only coming to PS5 with Fable.
Xbox.
It's a different story when you have those. Yeah, Xbox. When you
right,
just
right.
have those
But when you
three,
say like their collective strength
those
would make
collective
it more
strings.
appealing. I agree. I
Oh,
agree.
I would
It's
totally
like
be
once you
like,
start
yeah, I want an
stacking
Xbox.
cards.
Right, I want an Xbox for those three games. I don't want to just buy an Xbox. Granted, I already have one. I don't want to just buy an Xbox for E-Day. That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Now,
And Clockwork is a new IP, and I
Chris,
don't
while I
trust.
do agree that it would make it more appealing,
Hmm.
I also agree that the amount of consoles that they would sell compared to the amount of copies that they would sell of those games
I agree.
on PlayStation,
Yeah,
the math don't math,
I
that
no, I
will
100% agree. But at the end of the day,
and that would be
it's
better for the devs themselves,
again
right?
100% agree.
That might give them more like wiggle room
No,
to try and
100% agree.
navigate layoffs.
you're
I
right.
mean, we talked
That
about before this that we were doing the whole Summer Games Fest. Like we were talking about, PlayStation hasn't been selling first party games like they had been in the past. Like exclusives aren't doing as great. And exclusives kind of need to go away, but since everybody's doubling down, and for whatever reason, Xbox is doing the same thing, even though they're like, we want to be the best in the entertainment by 2030, you're not going to do that by doing exclusives, but here they are. They're trying something that doesn't make sense. Maybe
Yeah,
they know something that I
it's
don't know.
they don't.
it's the
They
last
don't.
bastion of them trying to hold on to their identity
Yeah,
before everything kind of becomes too
before they're
homogenous
just
in a
a
sense.
publisher. Yeah,
And it's like you really just have to sell the box based on the box itself. Like, what do you
hmm,
have in this? It doesn't even have to
yeah,
be a fucking box anymore. Like, what do you have in this unit? What price? What value can you drive for
yeah,
that? Um, and I mean, I feel like the games would still be good because they still want to be able to sell it, right? They still want people to be like, "Oh, we like this.
yeah,
We want to purchase it." But I don't
yeah.
know. I think this is their last ditch effort of trying to do that. Nintendo doesn't have to change though.
Nintendo doesn't have to change. I think
They don't have to,
honestly,
unfortunately.
I think Xbox
Fortunately.
really does have their 5 year kind of push to see what they're going to do, and then they're just a publisher if they don't do anything well.
That was that was the best part about the last 2 years. since they did the Hi-Fi Rush, since Hi-Fi Rush came to PlayStation, that has been the best thing about Microsoft. Is they're just the biggest fucking publisher. They're Activision, they're
The largest.
Bethesda, they're
Yeah,
like,
they really are.
and they're like, they're not consistently putting out bangers, like,
No, their
but
Xbox
they,
Studios takes out is mid games at best. That's why I'm not sold
but
on Clockwork
they
until
put
it comes
out
out.
games that sell.
Yeah,
Jade, Chris, was talking about South of Midnight on
it's a
PlayStation.
fantastic
Just
game.
saw it on the PlayStation Store. I was like, I want to check this out. That is a copy that would not have sold to that person if it were an Xbox exclusive still.
Yeah,
So,
I
It's
agree.
on Switch.
I thought
Is it on Switch
South
as
of
well?
Midnight should have been everywhere from the begin with. It's such a good game.
I'll
Everybody
check.
needs to play it.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I agree. I said I was like I'm going to get it when it comes to PlayStation and now maybe
Yeah,
Switch, because I find myself getting
it's definitely a Switch game. I
games on
mean,
Switch more.
yeah,
Switch 2 is good. That's
yeah,
The Switch 2 fucking slaps.
yeah.
Okay, and we'll talk about it later. But they really showed that it is worth the value. Fuck yeah,
South of Midnight.
$40. It's definitely worth that game.
40 bones.
Um, Going back to Xbox, E Day is a day one for me. It looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Fable was the next game.
If it were on
They
if it were on PlayStation, it would be
either way.
maybe day one.
Yeah,
Uh,
it'd be day one, so I could play Gears co-op with you in particular, Chris.
hey, you
It
know what?
would.
Just come over to my house. I got two controllers. We can play couch co-op. I did see the. I didn't watch the damn thing.
Okay,
I
I do
did
have
the
one.
post show. Yeah. Did
I didn't
anybody
watch the
watch the
post
post
show.
show?
I do
No.
have one caveat though about this whole console exclusive thing.
Hmm.
That special edition Xbox.
Well, let's get. Hold on. We got to go through the show because
Yep.
that shit look crazy.
Okay.
That special edition Xbox. I'm like, phew.
Okay. We
Bring
Ooh.
back clear
I'm just a
bring
man.
back see-through plastic.
do
That's
either
all
of
I
y'all
want.
have because we talk Gears, we talk Call of Duty, Fable. Is there like anything super
I'm all in
necessary?
on Fable, but I'm getting that shit on PlayStation.
All in
Okay.
on Fable.
I'm
100%.
all in on
Oh,
Halo
That's
Campaign
a
Evolve.
day one.
also all in on
Halo
Halo
campaign.
because me and
Halo,
Ashton are
dude.
we're gonna be running that shit. Like
All
Yes,
right,
all in
shit.
on Halo.
Whenever either you or Ashton is unavailable, either of y'all hit me up.
it's 4 player co it's 4 player co-op, right?
No, I
Yeah.
think two.
No, I think Halo's 4 player co-op.
Yeah, Halo's been 4-player co-op.
Okay, well, shit. I'm player three. I'm in there. Uh,
Yeah.
Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy. I know the Plague Tale players were bricked up for this. I'm not
Right.
a Plague Tale player.
I
So
haven't
Right. No.
played
But
Tale of Plague Tale.
the
another
next game that yeah.
another one that is coming to PlayStation, and all the Plague Tale people that I know are on PlayStation, so they're gonna play it there. Amicia. That's all I know. That's my Plague Tale reference.
Right.
Persona 4 Revival, February.
God damn. I'm so mad that this is also February next to Fable. I need time to play Fable. I need time to play Persona 4. I
I'll
don't
give
have
them
time
both,
to do
but
both.
Persona 4 is the one that's getting played. Okay,
I
because I need
Well,
that.
okay, to be fair, you haven't
That
played
shit looks
Persona
good.
4?
I haven't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
played
probably
Persona
played
4
like
so I
a
can
smooth
maybe
30
wait a little
minutes of
bit
it.
on it. Oof, man, that story is
No,
so
you
good.
can't.
Well, if you'll have game,
Don't call me out. I know it.
if you'll have PC Game Pass, you could really do both.
Oh well, I do have. Yeah, I have PC Game Pass.
Yeah, I think this like that
I could
was
do both
one
of
of the things is all of these things are coming to Game Pass. So
Yeah, day one. Yeah, P4 are coming to Game Pass day one. Cool.
P4R
kinda wanna support
is
it.
such a fucking crazy like acronym to
Yeah.
hear. P4G was like the gold standard. Like
Yeah,
P4G.
this is the revival.
It almost caught me because I feel like when they announced it initially, people made it seem like it was far as fuck up. Like, yo, that shit looks undercooked. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just definitely a ways off. So I'm up here thinking like maybe it was 20 like late 2027 type shit. maybe 2028. You
which
know,
kind of
but
goes in kind of goes into our next game, which is Persona 6. If they're going, I know they didn't show much of anything except a graveyard and a statue with
yeah,
a headless statue. If they do the same route that they did with P4 Revival, then they're going to show. They showed pretty much nothing last year. They'll show something next year in the Xbox game.
yeah. I
So,
think we
and
might
then
get
it'll
some more.
release in 28.
I think we get some more Persona 6 news this year. Honestly,
Okay, that'd be cool.
we might. Yeah, because it was kind of just like the teaser trailer. It's like, yeah, here it is. We're
I'm
finally
Yeah.
showing something.
Game
I'm
Awards.
Here's your
very excited
crumbs.
to
We know you
see.
saw those leaks. No, you didn't. No,
I'm
you
very
didn't.
excited to
I could
see what they're going to show, what
I
this
could
game's going to
Yeah,
be about.
see
it's
us
going like they've
getting.
had some news come out about it. They're going for like more of a paranormal vibe and like
Mm.
myths and stuff. And people are drawing
Oh
the
yeah.
parallels between that and like Persona 2, and
Okay.
they're starting. You know, they're
I
talking about, okay, this is going like more to its roots type deal. You know, and people were
I
wondering what the theme is. It's like looking like cults and horror,
yeah,
and
I
shit
did
like that.
immediately. Oh,
And my thought is, the thing I love about Don Don is that it's just Persona,
Yeah,
plus with
yeah.
aliens,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, they're about to make the Persona that's Don Don, and I'm fucking here for it. And like if you look at the logo treatment, that's just giving goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? They might
Yeah.
be paranormal investigators and get like, not like actual investigators like we're professionals, but like, yo, we're making content about
Right.
like on some Blair Witch shit, you know?
I did immediately think like, oh, this might be like Persona 3, but it's a little more spooky than Grief. So I think you're definitely right in that aspect and kind of listen to some Persona
The true
sickos and we're
horror,
like,
the true
yeah,
horror is gonna be,
yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. The secret final boss is just as
Yeah,
he.
and they can really play around with that, like the almost like the collective unconscious again, but like the
Hmm.
way that if we breathe life into something, it
Hmm.
personifies and becomes real, and that could be where some of the like the occult shit comes from. But then
Right.
there can also be like a cult that's taking advantage of that and using it to summon actual demonic gods. So we have fabricated demonic entities, and then them summoning actual evil gods and shit like
Yeah.
that. It's gonna be
It's
fucking
gonna be
cool.
great. It's gonna be so good. Can't wait.
I'm bricked for it, and if it does give like that Don to Don type vibe, I will accept it being in high school. But I would
Yeah.
have really preferred them to at least be older.
Please go to college at least. Go to
You're gonna let
college.
me date adults? Let me be a fucking adult. All right.
Please. I don't need to date a high school teacher
I
again.
don't need to date a high school teacher as a high school student, or date the little girl that's a year younger than me.
Yeah, that's the regret with Persona.
All
Yeah.
right.
And it's like your fan base, we're pushing 40.
We're grown. We're a grown now.
We're not pushing
Like, come
40.
on. We
Damn it.
are 40.
I'm literally
The
going to
Persona
be
and SMT
almost.
fan base, they're fucking old.
Yeah, I'm about to be almost halfway there in a week.
And by they, I mean us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello. But
Hello.
yeah, needless to say, I'm excited. And,
I guess.
I did totally say they wouldn't show neither one of these. And
I
I'm
knew
glad
we'd
I
be
said it.
getting
I knew it.
one
I
of
knew
them.
it.
I don't remember which one.
I think you
Eagle
said
ear.
P4.
Oh, they're getting one of them.
Yeah, I was leaning towards P4 myself. If I had to choose
I
one.
like the fact that we have P3R, P4R, and P5R.
Yeah.
I like the fact that those are all three are things. February.
It should have been P4 rerun though.
Oh, that would have been good. Damn.
Yeah,
You'd be on the team.
they
This
kind of they
man's
kind of
this man's
kind
cooking.
of They kind of miss. They kind of or rewind even.
Come on,
You know,
Atlas.
because what is
Hit
it?
Madrid up.
Or reunion.
Like the reunion episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that too.
That
Damn.
was a Final Fantasy VII joke, but okay.
I no, I know it was. That's why I liked it as well because they decided to use it which that should have been Final Fantasy, um, Crisis Core revival.
Yeah.
That's what that should have been, and they could have saved
Mm-hmm.
reunion for this. Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
You
It could
know,
have been
maybe it's
Crisis
because
Core Revelation.
maybe it's because shit's not reunioning in Pers- Final Fantasy VII
Revelation.
Revelations. The other thing,
Singular Revelation. One.
this is gonna come. I like that shit's supposed to come out in spring.
Hopefully.
So I was already thinking like maybe Final Fantasy would be like February, but I think they might shoot for like April
For Persona,
for Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
just said
it was.
spring.
I think both parts have been around my birthday, so April, mid to late April.
I feel like one of them came out around February.
Was that
Which ones?
Rebirth? Because I know Remake was
I-
like literally a week before my birthday.
It might have been Rebirth. Because I want to say that and Persona 3 Reloaded came out around the same time.
Yeah,
As well.
Persona 3 Reloaded came out February 2nd.
It came out February 2nd.
And
Yeah, 24.
what about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Which I'm playing through again because of Summer Game Fest. I'm doing
yeah.
my hard mode playthrough with God mode enabled. I'm like, I played through this game fair and square, got like all the regional shit done. So now I'm just in here in God mode, doing all these Chadley challenges, doing.
Oh, it did come out very close to each other.
What was
Yeah, February
Uh,
29th.
Was it February 29th?
Because I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was January 23rd for PC and Steam and
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
need the
those two.
original. Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
February
Yeah.
29th, 2024 is when it came out.
State of Decay 3 showed up. It looked like a Walking Dead game because this seems a
It
lot
did.
more cell shaded than
Mhm.
it was.
It did
last
at
time.
first, and then it kind of stopped doing that after when they like started actually killing zombies. But yeah,
I don't know. I'm
State of Decay
interested.
people are excited. It's coming to everything. I don't know if State of Decay 2 did that, but
No, it
Hooray,
didn't.
another
There's
zombie
no
game.
State of Decay.
Yeah.
State of Decay
don't
1
fucking
was
care.
really interesting
Mm.
in the 20 teens. Like when initially we got State of Decay, like it looked really interesting. State of Decay 2 being an Xbox exclusive just kind of locked me out of it. And then
Yeah.
now State of Decay 3, like I've missed the boat 2 times. I want to give it like the try.
yeah.
Did State of Decay 2 not come to PlayStation?
No,
Mm-mm. It was an
neither
exclusive.
1 nor 2.
Oh, neither 1 nor 2.
That's why I want to
Yeah.
give it the spin on 3 now that it's on a system that I have to play it.
So they decided not to make that one a console exclusive.
Yeah, which is crazy.
They
Well, I
just be
think
like, this one.
I think they're gonna do which it doesn't make sense to me because Gears of War is gonna be mostly multiplayer after the campaign, but like they were like multiplayer is coming to everything, but single player isn't. But I'm like, but the game you picked is a multiplayer game at the end of the day.
Right.
After the campaign, everybody's playing multiplayer. It is what it is. And then we got Sea of Thieves content, like we
Yeah.
always do. For the
This
Sea of
time,
Thieves fans.
Custom Seas UGC is every single game that has the ability to do user generated content is going to do user generated content because
Mhm.
Roblox is the thing. Roblox is
Yeah.
bigger than all of these games that we've talked
Hmm.
about last episode, this episode. All of these games put together, including Fortnite, do not even stack up to Roblox. So,
Right. It's like
any
everybody wanted to make a Fortnite, but it's not going to happen.
everybody wants to make a Roblox, and I think the only people that are going to be successful are like the only game that'll do that correctly is going to be GTA
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
because it has an
I was
audience. So
Yeah.
I was talking to my neighbor, and I was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of." He was like, "What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about on the podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of gaming news and stuff." He was like, "Yeah, but GTA is coming. It's going to unite the world." And I was like, "Or tear us apart."
Yeah, either one. We don't know
no,
yet.
I feel like GTA is going to unite the world. That's just
Hopefully.
hopefully.
It's going to tear us apart by breaking apart the industry.
I think
Depending on depending on the price they release it at.
it's going to keep
I
the
mean,
industry
this year's
afloat
going to
for
be
at
fine.
least 3 more
N-
months.
The next year is gonna, we already got some stuff that's coming.
That I'm
It's
going to
after
buy.
that gets shaky as fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Real
it's
fucking shaky.
it's good that
Yeah.
we don't know 2028 shit. The only thing 2028 that we can like hypothesize is
Persona
Elder
6.
Scrolls.
I think Persona 6 might be 2028. Maybe if they're locked in, maybe we'll get that shit the end of next year. You know, drop that bitch off on us around fall. I'll feel more confident when they show off more stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, definitely Elder Scrolls, whatever the new Witcher shit is.
Oh yeah. Witcher, Elder
Witcher 4.
Scrolls, Persona.
Yeah,
We got some 2028s.
there's some things, but my concern that comes from like all the layoffs that happen, like that's been happening over the course of the past 2 or 3 years now. That's game dev time.
Hmm.
We're running out of the games that have been being worked on. We're running out of studios that are going to be able to work on games that we don't know about yet. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that is adding up, and it's going to
Hmm.
reach ahead when fucking GTA sets every record imaginable. Or maybe it ushers in the golden era, a new golden era where people are like, you know what? We do have money to spend on games again. We're creating new studios. You're hired. You're hired. The price of chips is going down. We figured it out.
Gonna be a minute.
Y'all got clean drinking water.
That's gonna be a
Nuclear energy.
minute.
The strait, it's opened up.
Speaking of terrible regimes, our next game is Metro 2039.
Which it took us way too long to realize it was Metro.
Yeah, I thought it was. God damn it! What game did I think it was?
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein for a second.
Which
It
we're
did look
kind
like a Nazi regime.
All those are kind of like the same game to me.
well, Wolfenstein is like Nazi
Anti.
as fuck. Like
Yeah, like killing Nazis is the thing you do in that game.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're all here for.
Oh, we might not get another one then.
No, no, no.
We might. I don't think they're based in the US.
Okay, sick.
But yeah, machine games. The only reason
Yeah.
first of all, I doubted that you did the call of Wolfenstein in the Discord, Chris, but the two things that tipped me off that it wasn't Wolfenstein is no swastikas in the entire trailer. Like Wolfenstein, you're seeing
That's
a
true.
swastika like 0.2 seconds in.
Mhm.
The other thing was like the radiation
Look at it.
detector.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
because that's
Yeah.
like a thing with Metro. But yeah, it coming out in February, like the Metro people are not going to be playing Persona or Final
Yeah.
Fantasy, probably. So,
Or Fable.
or
Or
Fable.
Fable. Yeah.
I feel like there's a little bit of overlap between Fable and Metro.
No.
I don't see it, but I.
I don't think so
They're on the same
whatsoever.
console. It's like the same console overlap.
Metro is everywhere.
Yeah.
Metro is a PC thing. Fable's the
Oh,
Yeah.
Xbox thing.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, what am I talking about? They don't give a fuck.
No,
They
I don't give a fuck.
Metro's gonna come out when it comes out, and
It's
gonna
not a
be-
it's not a 0% thing though. You know,
Yeah.
there are definitely people who play both, but it's not going to be anything statistically important.
Apparently, there are Nazis in this game. They took over Moscow. So,
Oh. Great. I mean, not great.
So are you Russian in this game?
yeah, so Metro is in the Russian, like, underground, like the Metro, like, train system. Like, the first two games
Yeah.
took place in the underground train system. And this is the first one where you go above ground. And I'm guessing you come above ground and realize that the Nazis have taken over Moscow.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. They're like, fuck it. Well, let's let y'all kill some Nazis.
Then the next game, which seemed real wholesome till it turned real Satan,
Oh, very quick.
Bad Magpie.
Yeah, this game looks fun.
Yeah. It's a Game Pass fodder game. A lot of the stuff in
It
here
really
was Game Pass fodder, and it's fine.
It's one of them.
Wolong
I am
2.
kind of thinking like getting this on Steam instead, just because it'd really be fun to play on Steam Deck and not on a TV itself.
Yeah.
Yo, is he hitting the gas?
Wolong or Magpie.
The Magpie. I didn't actually see the trailer or anything for it.
Oh, me and Chris were watching it real time.
Yeah.
I came in once I was like, I totally forgot that this was happening. So I kind of came in. I think during like that Magic game. I remember that for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, towards the end.
Oh yeah. We'll get there.
Maybe.
Do we? We
That's
had-
like the middle. Okay, Wolong 2. I'm so glad that we're going to see Koei Tecmo reuse assets that they've been using this entire generation and just reskin them. Like, reuse.
Oh, there's a new Wolong?
Yeah, Wolong 2.
Oh shit.
2027.
Solid game.
So,
Koei Tecmo needed to be studied, dog. Like they are consistent.
yeah,
They are consistent.
they're Capcom level consistent with working less hard than Capcom.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
same assets, you know. Remix it, re-rock it a little bit,
Right?
and
Hey, man.
Just
it works.
hit
You know?
that
It was- yeah,
I'm
if it's
not
working
mad
for
at
'em.
that.
Nobody is mad. None of us are mad
No
at
one's mad.
Koei
I'm not
Tecmo
mad
for
at
what
it.
they are
I'm
doing.
not. Like,
Yeah.
do that shit. Like, we need more people doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Capcom, you have a solution for Gauntlets. That's all I'll say. Senua, the next game from Ninja Theory. It looks like Senua Hellblade 2
Two?
Senua's Sacrifice was just
Yeah.
a tech demo for this. This looks like a real video game.
It does. The combat looked a lot better.
Yeah.
It looked like there's a lot more of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is one of those where Hellblade 2 did go everywhere, right? Yeah, it's on PlayStation.
It seemed like they wanted to lean into the more art
Is it?
house aspect with Hellblade 2.
Yeah, I think Hellblade 2 is everywhere.
I know Hellblade 1 is everywhere, but Hellblade 2 is less of a...
Yep, it's on PS5. Okay, so it definitely makes sense that this one came to PS5 too. I was like, because this would defeat the theory of like single players going to everywhere. But yeah, this game, I mean, it looked like more like a game,
Yeah,
which is cool because I feel like no, everybody was pissed about Hellblade 2.
$50 is insane. And
Yeah.
Hellblade 1 was a PlayStation exclusive at first. It was a
Oh,
time
really?
console PlayStation exclusive.
Mm.
But then Xbox bought up Ninja Theory and had them
Yep.
put out Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bad.
Yeah. Crazy Taxi is fucking back. I heard the yeah, and I was fucking.
I am
Yeah.
so happy,
It
but I am
recapped my
so
excitement for it though.
with the generative AI.
Yeah.
The generative AI and the fact that it seems like this is going to be a $70 game.
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
It's
Like,
crazy that it's generative AI and it's coming out in 2027. Like you have
here's the
computers
thing.
doing the work for you.
It's just like a cultural thing. Like Japanese companies, like every single like Square Enix, Capcom, all of them have come out and been like, "Yeah, we fuck with generative AI." So for it to be Sega,
We can tell.
but can you really like the people you
I can't
see?
tell with Capcom.
Yeah. Capcom is. I don't know. They cracked the code on that shit. The Squares, you can feel it. Feel it.
I didn't realize this fucking new game was a fucking mobile port. I'm mad, but Crazy Taxi,
It's
yeah.
it's like the Octopath
It
Traveler
looked
Zero type situation.
yeah, it looked dope.
All right, this is where you should put a Call of Duty. Put your Call of Duty right between Crazy Taxi and the next game. Like, it would have
Yeah,
not been
yeah,
as egregious of a
I
fucking.
I agree.
So the next game is Join Us, which is Cult of the Lamb. If Bethesda made it, even though Bethesda is not making it, but it's a co-op cult game.
It looked weird as fuck.
You,
That's all I gotta say about it.
it looked like a good time. Like if this were a free game, if this was something like if we were Xbox people and all of us had Game Pass, this would be a weekend.
Yeah, sure. I see that.
Uh, then here's where Madrid came in. Magicians, The Devil's Deal. Uh,
It looked
damn.
cool. It looked interesting.
What's the other Magic first-person shooter that I'm thinking of? Unreal Engine 5.
Magic
Fuck.
first person shooter.
Yes. Immortals of Avium. That's the one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but that was actually more into the shooting aspect, and this feels more. This kind of makes me think of almost like a VR game or like a Bethesda. Like, hey, you got two arms,
Hmm.
you you know,
It
like
does
heavy
give
on
me.
the I'm using two motherfucking arms. Like
Hmm.
it looked like a fucking VR. It looks dope as fuck though. Like the magic and stuff like that, the platforming that they have going with it. Um,
Yeah, it does look dope as fuck.
it looks pretty cool. Like
It looks
almost
different.
like a magical Doom kind of sort of like
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It does look different. It looks fun, and kind of like that's all you kind of ask for video games
yeah.
nowadays.
It's like if you were a magician, like a card wand magician, and
Hmm.
it was a first person shooter.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this next game just makes me really feel like Call of Duty would have worked better here.
Yeah.
Is another first person game. Doom: The Dark Ages is getting an expansion. And he
Hmm.
goes full Spartan because the new
Yeah.
shit is a
He goes
spear.
crazy with the fucking spear. Yeah.
he
For,
got a spear.
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe I should have
and
actually
it's
watched that
soon.
video.
It's July
Yeah.
7th.
Yeah. This DLC looked crazy. Or expansion. Sorry.
DLC expansion. It's Same
Same
shit.
thing.
Everything's downloadable
Oh, he
content.
takes his stuff off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see his face.
We're not supposed to see what he looks like.
I think that has to do with the actual game. I didn't actually finish it, so I wouldn't be able to actually tell
Oh man, that ruins my immersion.
you.
But you're still in
He's
first
white?
person. Yeah. That
Fuck.
kind of. I knew, but
He goes to hell
They better not show Master Chief.
voluntarily.
voluntarily.
We know
Volunteer.
Chief-
I
Chief's
feel like
white.
only white people go to hell voluntarily.
I'm saying all this like we can't see his clearly white biceps.
Yeah.
But I just don't want him putting it in our face, you know. I don't want this game to go woke and get whitewashed.
All right.
I'm gonna start calling shit woke when they put white men in it.
I've
Take
been
that.
like calling. If I see like white people with guns, I always call them thugs.
Nice.
That's like the nomenclature. Like white people with a
this
bunch
dude's
of
a
guns,
fucking-
is just a group of thugs.
He's a caveman. That's what he's. That's the type of timing he's on. Caveman shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Xbox celebrating 25 years with a stylish console.
This
It's
shit
hot.
went hard. Yeah, it's hot.
I can't justify it at all, but
Oh yeah, no what?
Man.
I was wondering if I should get the controller just for like. the look of
They
I
it.
just want the
don't-
controller.
Xbox does not do their special edition console controllers as separate things.
I actually
the fucking
read. I
controller
read.
they
No,
have?
hold on. Yeah, I actually read an article where they are going to do the controller separate, not at launch, but after launch,
fine.
they will eventually
That's
release the
fine.
controller by
That's
itself.
fine.
Oh,
That's
I might do
fine.
that then. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
because that controller's
It's
fly.
just hot.
like
God.
I already
need
like
that.
my Xbox Series like controller for my PC controller, so
I got the 20th. I might as well get the damn
I'm
25th.
all about fucking green right now too, so I
just
really
have all
want
black.
this.
I mean, I love that clear plastic
Yeah.
goes hard, bro.
yeah, I wouldn't have. That's the thing. I don't need another Xbox controller for any reason whatsoever. But
Controller collector.
that's not me. Like I do have a lot of controllers, but not from a collection standpoint. It's like controllers are the tools of the trade. Like I got
You
a
got
game
marathon controller.
because it was on sale, and it was my birthday.
Yeah, you obviously wanted it
Yeah, but
because it looked cool.
But I don't have like I really like.
I mean,
the,
you don't actually play games on your PC, so it doesn't make sense for you to get Xbox One.
Yeah, I'd say the closest console I got to collecting controllers with was the Switch One.
Honestly, mine was the PS4. I had a few different kind of PS4 controllers because they were cool.
I didn't have. I have more types of Switch One controllers than I have for any other system that I have. Period.
That's
So-
fair. I feel like the one system that doesn't make sense to get a new controller based on colors is the Switch 2. You don't really see it.
Yep, it's a fucking scam. It is a fuck.
Yeah.
And they really almost got me because I fuck with that colorway. But
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
I'm wondering why they haven't switched it up at all yet. Is it?
they
just,
have. In
like a
their
production
opinion,
dispute?
we're not. It's themes. They've shown us what they're going to do, and they're going to keep doing it.
Well, it's fine. Y'all have seen my Switch. Like,
They did the coolest shit ever, and then
I got a
As
knockoff
is progressively-
Pokemon case.
they're just going to force us to get cases.
Nintendo used to make super dope consoles. Now they've progressively gotten more and more generic.
I think they know they can't top the Switch 2. Oh, the Switch 1 in terms of like Joy-Con, like colorways and like infrastructure. And
be
like
fair,
the special edition
definitely could.
consoles.
It could.
Okay, so I'm about to speed run
could.
like 6 games
Let's do
straight.
it.
Yeah,
Age of
fuck it.
Empires 4, nobody cares. Minecraft Dungeon 2, nobody cares. Elder Scrolls Online, nobody cares. Valor Mortis, I don't know.
Somebody cares.
Somebody.
You're playing as fucking
It's the Ghost
Napoleon.
Runner team. I might care. First person souls from the Ghost Runner team might hit. Fallout 76, nobody cares. Flight Simulator, cool.
Nerds care.
2024?
What?
Isn't it Flight Simulator 2024?
I think it's just Flight Simulator now.
Yeah, I think they dropped the year.
I mean, they added 30 national parks. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is a
If you're into
20-second
flight sim.
update, though. So, it
Sick.
didn't need to be in the showcase. Where Winds Meet is a free-to-play game. Nobody cares. Here we go. Back to games we want to talk about. Where you at, Chris? Bring it out. Bring it out. Is that a Skylander or is that just a figure?
It's just a
Look
figure.
at that clarity.
I mean, I can even.
Do you have Spyro as a Skylander? Because I have Kylo Ren
No,
as a
but I have
Disney
the original
Infinite.
playbook.
That's
I
it.
can bring out the original. Let's just do it. I'm
Yeah.
so fucking excited.
We
this new
talked about
Spyro
Toys
game.
for Bob. We did, like, in going into this, we talked
Toys
about
for
that.
Bob has a direct link to my wallet with whatever they drop because anytime they drop something, I'm going to buy it because it's always consistently either Crash Bandicoot and now Spyro the Dragon. And this new Spyro looks fantastic.
It's been over 20 years since the last, like, real Spyro game.
Oh my god, dude. And the boy, I mean, he just automatically flies and has like fireballs now. I'm so ready to see more of this. I'm so ready to have this game in any form downloaded on any
So
system
is
that
this
I'm playing.
like a brand new Spyro game, or is
Yep.
this
Brand new.
fuck
Brand.
And I trust them because they did Crash
this
4.
is the
It's
Crash
about
of-
time.
yeah? So this is the Crash About Time. Bet.
Yeah, and I trust the way that game was so good. I know this one's gonna. I know they're gonna do Spyro justice. Oh my god, this game looks fantastic.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
here
so
for it.
I'm so here for it.
I didn't play a lot of Spyro, but I would rent it and like run through it sometimes. And one time I rented it and I didn't have a memory card, so I had to keep my PlayStation on. I think
fair.
it might have been Spyro 2.
Ooh, that's the best one. Ripto's Rage.
I think so.
Yeah.
Are you kind of like in a central hub and then you go to different places?
That's
Let me see
1
what
through
Spyro-
3 is always like that.
It's always like that.
Yeah. Do you own Spyro? I was like, do you
Pull
want
up
to go
my
ban
greatest
from
hits copy of Spyro 2. This is one of my few PS1 games as a
Damn,
kid.
that shit makes me feel something. Hell yeah.
I was like, I know I have a Spyro game. Apparently it's the correct one. But I did get, like, my PS1, the majority of the games, and my controllers and everything from a garage sale. So,
Yeah.
Chris is gone. Like, he has some serious...
He wanted to go
He's
check.
about to fucking bring out every Spyro game ever, physically. He got the Black Label watch. Do you have the Black Label?
Damn. So, yep, Ripto's
Yep.
Rage.
I got the green label. I like greatest hits.
This is the third one. Year of the Dragon. And then I got the original Spyro.
All right, I'm gonna send you the link to this Skylanders figure because it's like $8, and
Skylar was such a disappointment, though.
yeah, but it's a official Spyro figure.
That's true.
Okay, E-Day looks fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're watching the E-Day stuff now.
I
Yeah.
hadn't realized just how much of the showcase I didn't actually see. I saw the Persona 6 reveal, and I think that's all I needed to see. I didn't even see the Persona 4.
Watch the
Reveal, I just heard
Persona.
about
All right, I'm gonna be a buck with you as a Persona 4 fan. As Persona 4 being my favorite Persona out of the modern era. Well, shit, my favorite Shin Megami
I
Tensei.
did watch the trailer like after the fact. I just didn't
Mhm.
see it during the showcase. But I'm
I
watching it again now.
I feel like because Golden looked like not as good as it looked, I feel like the step between Persona 3 and Persona 3 Reload was way bigger of a step than Persona 4 Golden to Persona 4 Revival. I just said
You think
I'm.
the
It's just a
steps are
Cap.
bigger,
bigger?
huh?
Like
No.
what do you mean by that? Like
No.
quality wise?
Just
No. I own Persona 4 Golden on PC where I can upscale it myself on better hardware. This trailer and the
Oh,
gameplay
this looks
itself
good.
looks light years better.
This on like
then
just looking at this looks better than Persona 3 Reload look looked.
Yeah. The
I
Persona
don't
4 looked good on modern things. Back in the day, it looked like it was a PSP game.
right. So Persona 3, we the most like accessible version of that we have is Persona 3 Portable, which is not the ideal Persona 3. But even if you take Persona 3 Fez and compare it to Persona 3 Reload, I feel like that's a night and day shift. But I feel like Persona 4, a lot of the things they established as far as art style carried over to Persona 5 and got elevated. So this is
You
an
mean
elevated.
this more so sticking to the same visual identity as Persona 4 Golden,
I
whereas
just,
Persona 3 kind of like more
yeah, Persona
recreated it
3
or
felt
made something
more
a
of an
little different.
overhaul. Persona
Yeah.
4, it just feels like it was already solid and they didn't have to do as much to make it look better. Like that's,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah, I'm,
Yes, but I do think they put a lot into this as well. Because looking at it, it looks really good,
yeah, it
and it
looks
does
really
have
good.
a different like even with like the art style and some of the like the choices of the color palettes and the way it's like highlighted, it does hit different from like Persona 3 Reloaded. So it's showing that they're even taking another step or two forward with it,
Hmm.
and plus it's conveying that visual language from Persona 4 and the Persona 4 soundtrack, which I honestly
We
I
got
think
a
it
new
is the best.
song! We got a
I
new song!
I know everybody has said it all along, but like I listened to the soundtrack for a good bit, and I was like, damn, this probably is the best. And these are songs I don't have the video game affinity like attached to. I just know it as a banger. So when I'm walking, I just hear your affection, and I'm already like, yeah, I was already in for this. So yeah, I can't wait to experience this shit.
Alright, just because I had the outburst because of the song, I have to fulfill Jalen's request. They couldn't be here for this week's episode, but they wanted us to say. I scroll back too far. Xbox is trying to appeal to the youth by having their conference on 6/7. Nintendo sticks to tradition by having theirs on 6/9. My anniversary.
Nice.
So yeah, I had to do that for Jalen's respect. But yeah, getting a new song on the Persona 4 soundtrack. I'm already. Persona 4 is one of the few video game soundtracks I own physically. Like, I own Endwalker, I own Smash 4, Wii U, and 3DS. What else? So, out of the four that I own, Endwalker, I forgot it already. Fuck it. Persona 4 Golden and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. because I need them dance remixes. So half of my physical video, oh, Smash, that's the other one. So half of my video game physical soundtrack collection is Persona 4 in particular. All right. So getting into the last game of the Xbox thing while I'm stalling for time for Chris. Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah.
This game has looked good. They're shooting it in the kneecaps,
Absolutely.
making it an Xbox exclusive. Because this is not going to sell an Xbox to anybody.
It's not. It's not. And that's a game that could really do for having more eyes on it and more like hands on able to play it. Um
I think it'll do well on PC, but not as good as it would do for the same people who bought the Outer Worlds 2 on PlayStation. I feel like this is like the next step for those people. And like Outer Worlds 1, Outer Worlds 2, like a lot of these first person kind of like narrative CRPG kind of skill check Bethesda esque first person games is how I'll put it. I feel like, yeah, people are playing these mostly on PC, but there's kind of a through line for players on PlayStation, and just not having this as a stepping stone is going to leave it as a big blind spot for a lot of those gamers. And to me, that's just kind of not like the thing. Gears, it would have sold a copy to me because I bought Gears
yeah,
1 on
I definitely would
PlayStation.
have I definitely would have copped as well. And you know, I probably would have been like, yo, Ashton, there's new Gears on PlayStation. What? Bet. you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. I remember one of the people when I first posted that like Xbox was coming to PlayStation this year. One of the only people like and first people to respond to that was Ashton was like real shit. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we used to play Gears on the 360, after after class, or over the summer type shit. It's like, yo, let's run through the Gears series.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
me and Juwan used to be. Eric is
run
really
through
the
let's run
friend I
through
played
Halo.
Halo with. Like I really played Halo with Eric, but I couldn't get Eric to touch a video game with a 10-foot pole at this point. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but I did play all of Halo 4 in a single day with Juwan and Griffball. We played a fuckload of fucking Griffball in Halo 4. Castlevania Belmont's Curse was the next game.
Ooh.
I'm hyped.
Yeah,
October
that shit looks so
15th,
good.
that's my spooky season game. Straight up.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a that's the perfect time to drop it.
I don't
They
think
knew exactly
anything
what they were
else
doing.
is October. Like, I know September's stacked, and I know November's GTA, but
Yeah. October, there was the Kingdom Hearts collection's coming in October.
I don't. I I
Yeah,
don't
I
need
mean,
that.
yeah, no, for Switch,
Yeah, I
and
definitely.
probably, yeah, nobody needs it.
If there were a physical edition that were less than full price, maybe. That's a real maybe on that. But yeah, no. October right now, my priority is this new Castlevania. I know it's not the video game version of the Netflix show, but this is us one step closer to getting the video game version of the Netflix Castlevania.
Yes,
And so
Yes, 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 yes.
I like my Metroidvanias occasionally. Not all the time, but I'll make an exception for a Castlevania that looks as good as this looks. Alright, then we got to our Call of Duty. Oh, I thought. Oh, well. So this isn't in order, weirdly. Uh, Call of Duty is the next thing. We talked Call of Duty. Uh, Vivarium, which is our second, like, handcrafted anime visual game that we've gotten semi recently. Like, it's a 2027 game, so depending on if they play their cards right, I could really see myself checking this out because Orbitals is a day one, and this old school anime, like I've grown an
Yeah.
appreciation for it over time. Like as I consume like
You
certain
should go
things.
back to the classics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to watch more anime and become more well versed. Cause like there was a period where it's like I was in the shits, and then I just kind of fell off and would watch certain things here and there. And like lately, like I have time at night to watch certain things. So like I watched all of season one of Frieren. I watched all the Evangelion rebuild movies. I've watched
Nice.
I like
What'd you
I
think of the Ava movies?
disjointed. You could tell that they didn't have a plan going into it. You could like the difference between you cannot redo the first one. I don't know. I've been fucking up my subtitles this whole episode because every time I've called a subtitle, I fucked it
I
up.
don't care.
One
I'm
point
not
one
gonna be the
one.
one.
If
Yeah,
you go from
the first one.
1.11 to 3.0 plus 1.0, like they did not plan that shit from the start.
Yeah, cause like the thing with 3 point with one the first one is they were just retelling the anime,
Yeah.
right? And then making it a little different, little updates here, and ultimately condensing that shit down into a movie, right? But it also kind of acts under the assumption that you've seen it, the anime, like the first season or the first series, and then it kind of just goes from there. Um, so yeah, it was like you're seeing the moments that you loved in the anime, just like again. And I think the second part was the second part the second half of the series. I can't. I need to go rewatch them. That's problem solved.
I want to say it was the end of Ava retold.
The end of Ava,
Yeah, that's what
the movie. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I watched all of them back to back to back, like over the course of like I'd watch 45 minutes a night, and I just kind of rolled in between them. But yeah, there was some crazy ass animation. That's the one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the main thing.
Um.
Okay.
Well, yeah. This retro anime style has been getting me a lot more recently. And I guess that's it for the Xbox news.
Yeah, the Xbox showcase. It was cool. It was solid. And there were a lot of big announcements. Like these showcases have been pretty good for what they're for what
Yeah,
they're worth.
they've been cooking. Like that's the thing. Like a lot of the games that we've seen from all of the showcases this summer are coming multi-platform day one. Like, and for certain things, it's like the first time in the series. For certain things, it's the first time in the modern era. Like, we're getting a lot of everybody's eating. Like, whether you are playing on a Switch 2 or if you're playing on a PS5 Pro, like anywhere in that spectrum, you're eating good. The rest of 2026 into 2027. So, moving on to the June Direct from Nintendo.
It did happen, and it was on a Tuesday.
Yep, yep. All the leaks are right. Rhythm Heaven
Correct.
Groove started it off. I'm excited. July 2nd. I don't know if that soon is viable for me to be buying a full price Switch game. Especially because I got to start planning for August and September. But it looks interesting, like Rhythm Heaven. I've played it on my DS. It wasn't a game like in my initial run with the DS where I was playing like Mario, Mario Kart, Mario Hoops, Pokemon Ranger. Like I kind of had like my core things that I would go to on my DS, and it was like Mario and Pokemon. And so Rhythm Heaven, like
Yeah,
I have it physically
that's
now,
trippy.
but it's not a game. Like I haven't even played it extensively on my DS. Like I have a physical copy. I have a DS Lite that is 100% functional. I just Rhythm Heaven, like I don't know how it just completely passed me by in the DS era, but it would have been something I was all over, and I'm not gonna let it pass me by in the Switch 2 era. It's just not a day one.
Yeah, I get that. I never really got into the Rhythm Heaven, so
Well, this is only the second one, I think. Like there's spiritual other things like Elite Beat Agents, but I think this is the only like Rhythm Heaven, other than Rhythm Heaven, the original. Okay, so I paused the recording. We're still streaming. I will be right back. I gotta pee.
okay. What's up, chat? I'm
I
up
can't
here
hear
watching the trailer. Oh, well, quick intermission.
It's just me. What's up, chat? Uh, oh, maybe we had Madrid audio while I was gone.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't know if you said I can't hear you or that the chat can't hear me, so I just
No, chat could hear
intermission.
you.
No.
I said I couldn't. Yeah, I had taken my headset off, so I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Either way, it's fine.
All right. Unpausing in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the next game we got, Capcom still showing strong through all of Summer Game Fest. I think they were at every single showcase. Maybe not
Yeah.
Xbox. Or did we get any Capcom at Xbox? I think Xbox might have been the sole exception of Capcom not being there. But Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming day and date to Switch 2. So
Yeah. The Switch 2 is continuing to eat.
yeah.
Like that's one theme of this showcase is them just saying, "Hey, yeah, this shit runs on Switch 2."
Yeah. And well, that's the thing. Like they had to prove themselves.
Maybe that's why it's the Switch 2 is Switch also. As in we also got that shit. Like it's just gonna take us a moment to catch up, but once we do, you're good. No, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, the theme of this showcase is games are coming to Switch. Big AAA games that you would not expect to be coming to Switch. Like they're proving themselves. The Switch One, towards the end of that generation, they were getting ports that just ran like shit. No matter what you did, those ports were bad ports. But that was people's only option of playing some of those games. And so, I'd rather no frame rate than low frame rate, but certain people can tolerate that shit. Like PS5 has spoiled me. PS5 Pro even more. Like I'm noticing 60 FPS games and being like, ugh. So but yeah, we're getting shit coming to Switch. Sticking on the Capcom train. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen. I don't know why they didn't change the name of the expansion.
I feel like maybe what they're trying to go for is like this is that this is our deluxe or our DLC package is going to be the Dark Arisen, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you want to keep that kind of naming convention. That's confusing as fuck, though. It's
Yeah.
confusing as all fuck.
To me, it's not logical. And for
They could've
Capcom to be the
went darker.
same company to drop the code from Veronica to make it RE Veronica, like the fact that in the same 365-day span you're going to do both of these, like one, you change the name in a way that will make it distinguishable from the original, and also you somehow made a sequel less distinguishable from the original game.
It's nasty work, isn't it?
Alright, then we got DMC5's coming to Switch too. I'm always happy to have more people be able to play DMC5.
I shit you not. Whenever I hear Devil Trigger, I just like...
Yep.
I get that nostalgia. I'm like, I think about a literal better time. Like, we were streaming. Shit wasn't too crazy, you know. COVID hadn't happened yet. It was a good time.
And it's crazy. Like, I have been
so
selling
fast.
DMC5 to people based off the DMC Netflix show. I'm like, look, if you like this, the game is better.
Way better than the show.
The show is decent. I'll give it. It's not fucking Edge Runners. It's not Advent Children. It's not any of these like peak adaptations. But
it's not even Castlevania.
yeah, it's
Well,
not.
I'm not saying it like Castlevania isn't fucking peak, because it is. But it's
DMC's solid. If you're a DMC fan, you have a lot of problems with it. Even me,
you
as
have
not a
uh,
die-hard DMC fan,
yeah.
I have problems with it.
As somebody who's aware of the lore and has played 4 and 5, yeah, yeah, that show got some issues,
Right?
but the action is the action is pretty cool.
Yeah. And the soundtrack. The soundtrack goes ridiculously hard for no fucking reason. They did Nine Inch Nail Papa Roach, which was an interesting choice, but it worked in context. Out of context, it does not work as well. But in context, it worked. Next Switch game, Stellar Blade. We knew Shift Up gifted everybody on their staff a Switch 2, so we knew this game was coming.
Yeah, that's just the type of shit they're on.
This was the least horny trailer of this game of all time. This
They
was
like they use Eve fully clothed, like fully fitted outfits, and
eh,
none of the Yororichi poses. If you know, you know.
right. Yeah, it was a lot of action. It was a lot of hacking and slashing. Like, not a lot of focus on the character herself, which I appreciate. I bought the game on PlayStation, and I want to play the game. And we already know the Gooners are on PC, so
Yeah, the Gooners are sickos though. They got the Blood Rain trailer to get off on. And I didn't really watch that trailer, but I just watched it not too long ago, and I did hear about like how fucking young the main character looks, and they were like, "Yeah, we made her look even younger because it was because of the duality of her being a pugilistic fighter would make it go hard." And I'm like, "That's kind of weird, dog."
we
Because you gave her
understand
ass the jiggle physics.
Shift Up has an agenda. They made Nikkei. They made, like, look up the key art for Project Witches from Shift Up. And
I don't think I want that in my browser history.
well, anybody listening, you can look that up and know what type of time Shift Up is on. But
Hey, if you bold, go for it.
the problem is the games they make are good. So,
Yeah,
and
I
I
mean,
mean,
you know,
like, going a little further along, we're going to get another horny studio making a game. And so, it's not this next one, Rayman. We already talked about that last week. Nobody cares. But Muramasa Revenant Blades is a new Vanillaware game. And Vanillaware is a very horny studio. And interestingly, this
you
might be
think
their
so?
first PC release. Because they typically don't release their games. And so the fact that it's coming to PC,
Yeah.
big deal. I
Yeah,
know
this game looks pretty sick.
Jalen's in.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're in. This seems like their type of shit.
All right, we're skipping Hello Kitty Party Land to get right into Orbitals. We got a date, September 3rd. Is at the very front end of September. Like,
Yeah.
I can plan for it. I think pre-orders are up. It'd be cool if we got a demo, because we did get a lot of demos out of SGF in general, but getting an Orbitals demo would have been clutch.
Yeah, I think a demo would kind of go a long way just to kind of just so we can get a taste for the feel of it. Just like a little short vertical slice would be lovely. Just like a couple missions. Not maybe not missions, but like a couple of sections.
Just do a world. Like, after
Because
playing the.
my only thing is I don't imagine this game's very long.
It Takes Two was surprisingly long.
But look at, I'm just judging based on the artistic lens of this game.
Yeah, the
I feel like
animation
it's not
budget
long
has
at
to
all.
be insane.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking a couple hours.
Hopefully not. I hope it's longer than that.
Like maybe like you can probably knock it out in 2 sessions type shit.
That's. Let me see how much orbitals cost, because that'll be the real deciding factor on how long it is. If it's full price, it's longer than we expect. If it's less than full
But yeah,
price,
if it's full
it's
price, I would say it's probably a little longer than I think it is.
switching on my Switch too. Oof, oof. It's gonna be short.
40?
40.
40?
Digital deluxe
Yeah.
at 50.
Digital deluxe at 50. What the fuck does the digital deluxe come with? Like just different outfits?
Let's see. Because I don't have any digital deluxe Switch 2 games. Alright. I have to look at the upgrade pack to see what actually comes in it. Digital art book, soundtrack, 2 exclusive costumes, 2 unique ships. And it's a $15 upgrade if you don't do it. Like, so it's 40 and it for the base game, 50 for the digital deluxe, 15 for the upgrade if you don't go digital deluxe out the gate.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I'm with it. I'm probably not gonna get that. I'm gonna get the base game. But yeah, this game looks sick for sure. Um,
Yeah, I mean, both of us have been on it since we first saw it, and as the only two on the show with Switch 2s, like, and it's a Switch 2 exclusive, like, it's one of those you gotta.
you know, it's in our contract. We're contractually obligated to go
Right.
to do it. You know,
As weebs and Switch
the
2
shit look like
owners.
Interstellar. Was it 555? The Daft Punk movie.
Yeah. It's that 80s anime that.
You know, the type of shit that people say they don't make them like this no more, because they don't. But here they are. They're making it with modern sensibilities. Yeah.
Alright. The next game, the link on GameStop to the trailer. Not
Link?
GameStop, GameSpot. The link to the trailer is
Link?
broken, so we're going to skip to the next game. And we're about to get into
There's a lot of filler games in this. Do we have to go through them all?
I'll say their names just so they're mentioned, but we can move past. But this Pokopia expansion pass,
Do
Pokopia
you
has
have
been called.
Pokopia?
Huh?
Do you have Pokopia?
No. Because right before Pokopia, I spent my Pokopia money on Kirby Air Riders. But. And I was like, I just completed my Pokedex in Legends ZA, and I didn't even finish the DLC Pokedex, so. But the more this goes on, the more I'm like, ooh. I'm interested in Pokopia. Typically, me, a Nintendo handheld, if you're putting out a Pokemon spin-off, I'm playing it. I just have a lot less time than when I was under the age of 18 playing Pokemon games to the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, you know, full-time work.
Yeah,
Marriage.
this has an underwater expansion. We already know Kyogre's in the game. They showed Poplio. So,
Yeah, yeah.
getting new Pokemon in Pokopia is a good thing. So, I just wish I had the time for that type of. If I had infinite time, Pokopia, I would be all over it. But I don't have infinite time, and I know that I'm going to feel held back by that restriction, and so. All right, then we
Yeah.
got the next game, One Piece Grand Gourmet. Uh,
Yes.
it comes out the same day as Call of Duty, so I think I know where you're gonna be at.
Yeah, yeah. If I had to choose one, I'd definitely go with the One Piece game. But yeah, this just looks like something cool. Like you're cooking food with Sanji, the chef, and I guess he has access to different people from the One Piece verse. Who he's either making them food or like cooking with them. Um, and yeah, it just seems like a good fan service game. Like this direct gave us at least two games from incredibly popular anime IPs that nobody saw coming.
I'm skipping to the
But
second one
it's
now because
I'm kind of let's fuck it. Like this is our shit.
yeah, I'm
Fuck it.
skipping to the second one now because Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivation is going to be a game I'm going to play the shit out of.
That is going to be a game. It's honestly, I'm
From
here for it. We need
Ponko,
them making
from the Vampire like
yes,
Survivors developer. They did Vampire
JJK Vampire
Survivors, Vampire
Survivors.
Crawlers, and Jujutsu
That's
Kaisen.
that's pretty fucking inspired. Like if we're being completely honest,
Yep,
that's a sleeper. That's a sleeper hit, and it's like a eight. It's like an 8 player rumble. Interesting, interesting. And the characters they showed, they're at least going up until the third season.
yep.
I
Oh,
hope they pull in manga stuff. Fuck it. People LARP JJK anyway. They should know who those people are. It's fine.
put
Fuck
Black
it.
Air Force Ones. Like, take them out of Fortnite, put them in this.
Put them in this. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be fun. Like, if anything, is just gonna be addictive. And I'm totally here for them making completely irrelevant, just anime games with large IPs instead of just doing the arena fighters or maybe the occasional Muso. Like, let's throw other shit at the wall and just to try that out.
Yeah,
And
that's the
something like
thing I
JJK, it
appreciate.
needed some more love.
We've gotten, like, the Death Note, like, we've gotten certain IPs as things other than Dynasty Warriors and Arena Fighters, and I've been appreciating it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about the Death Note game, but I'm glad they tried it.
Yeah. It's
You know,
something different. It's better than a Death Note Arena Fighter would have been.
he was. This is it.
Two people standing in the corner writing. Whoever writes it. It's like a One Punch Man Arena Fighter, where if you pick Saitama, you would just have to wait for him to wake up and make it to the fight, and you win.
You got 3 minutes to. You got 3 minutes to not lose. Before Saitama gets there. Yeah.
All right, then we got. So going back to the correct order, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
I got the deluxe edition pre-ordered.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I have a
I'm
good feeling about this one. Or if anything, I like the look of it, so I wouldn't be mad at having this shit. So
yeah, and it's a Switch 2 exclusive, so
Switch 2 exclusive. I don't have any Switch 2 physical games. I might as well get one at least.
I have two, and they're Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Because they have reversible covers to make them not look like shit.
You're gonna get Revelations physically on Switch,
When it's like $20.
or
I think we talked about this last time, but yeah. No, day one, I'm getting the Digital Deluxe on my PS5 Pro to do
are they
that.
gonna
Like
give
the,
us another edition that has like the other two games included
oh yeah, there, that. And
for like
so
$5 more? So I can have remake, then I can have remake and rebirth, and then I can have remake, rebirth, and revelations. All
Wait, do you have any of those physically already?
I have I have remake physically on PlayStation 4
Oh, okay.
physically, and then when I bought Rebirth, I went ahead and got the edition that came with remake as
Yeah.
well. I think it was like five, maybe $10 more.
It
Or
was
actually,
free.
I think it was
It was the same
discounted,
price.
so it was free. Yeah, yeah. So I just got it. I was like, okay, bet. So now I can go back and play Intermission. Since I didn't have a PS5 to play
That good
Intermission.
shit.
That good shit.
Yuffie is
Cause
just really.
there was like some weirdness with that shit when like the PS5 first came out and like
Yeah.
integrate and then like it was just it's a headache, it's a hassle. We've moved on past it.
Yeah.
So
But so with Revelation, I'm gonna get the digital deluxe day one to play. Play all the way through that shit, like devour it the same way I devoured Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16. Um, and then the first time that triple pack for PS5 goes on sale physically, I don't have any of the Final Fantasy 7 remake trilogy physically on PlayStation. So I'm going to get that triple pack. I don't have any physical PS5 games. So
oh
that'll be
yeah,
my.
I have one physical PS5 game,
What is it?
Persona 5.
I don't. I still have yet to own a PS5 with a disc drive, so it's made like there's no logical sense to me buying a physical PS5 game. Even Elden Ring, like I bought the
Yeah,
Steelbook with nothing in it because I wanted it on
yeah.
my shelf, and I'm like, but
I wish the digital deluxes did that.
sent you a Steelbook in the mail. That would be fucking.
Yes,
I'd
or
pay
like though like a hybrid edition like that. Like okay, here's the here's
Monster Hunter
everything that
did
comes
it.
with the physical shit.
God of
Yeah,
War did
like
it.
sometimes they'll do it, but not they didn't do it when I wanted them to do it. I'll put it like that.
Their timing.
All the times I wanted them to do it, they didn't do it. And when they did it, people got mad because they wanted the
Right,
fucking
because they're fucking full of shit. I'm mad at everybody who got mad at that. Because the first time I got a physical collector's edition and there was just a digital code in the steelbook, I was fucking happy as a pig in shit. I was like,
like oh thank good. I don't have to get up and switch fucking discs just for this shit to be like, oh yeah, you own this game that's already downloaded and ready to play on your fucking console.
yeah. Um, but yeah, let's keep going. Nobody cares about Ninjala 2. The first one was free to
Oh
play. Apparently, this is a paid thing.
yeah.
Piku Niku 2. Uh, I've seen
Okay.
Piku Niku places, but
Pico Niku's a crazy string of words.
and GameSpot misspelled it in their wrap up. They did Piku Nuku 2, so there's a typo. You got that one for free, GameSpot. We talked about Jujutsu Kaisen. The Donkey Kong challenges is an interesting thing. I know they're not
Okay.
going to
Is
do
it?
it for probably any other series. Maybe Mario, maybe Zelda.
Yeah,
But
it's interesting it exists, you know.
yeah, it's
But
challenges that give you save states in the games in Nintendo Switch Online. So all the different Donkey Kong games, they basically give you challenges across them. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, it includes that stuff. And speaking of Donkey Kong Bonanza, if you have Emerald Rush, you can get new outfits for Donkey Kong and Pauline based on Mario and Luigi. which that's the only mention of Mario you're going to get out of this entire Nintendo Direct. Spoilers.
Heard.
Uh, Minecraft's getting a Switch 2 edition, so I don't know if that's a paid upgrade or a free upgrade because I have Minecraft on Switch 1. Hopefully it's not a paid upgrade, but if it is, it is. We got Lords of the Fallen 2. We got another trailer for this game showing that it's also coming to Switch 2 day and date.
That's at the Fallen.
Lies of P is getting its complete edition coming to Switch 2.
Yeah, I know we talked a lot of shit about the Dark Soul games, the Souls-like games, last episode, and I stand by it. However, Lies of P seems to be one of those ones that's like, we're glad it exists. You know, it's not just following the trend type shit, like a true inspiration.
Alright, so the next two games are interesting to me because I've missed out on this series, and every time I've tried to get into this series, something weird has happened. So Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 are all getting Nintendo Switch 2
I
edition.
remember specifically you told me that friends don't let friends play Xenoblade.
That wasn't me. I can guarantee that wasn't me.
I
'Cause
remember you shit talking Xenoblade, like the Xenoblade saga, and you were like, "Yeah, no,
Not-
don't play that shit. That's
not
JRPG
me.
bullshit."
I know for a fact it's not me, because Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Johnny got me the new 3DS version and I didn't have a new 3DS yet, and so I returned it and got Wind Waker, even though I really wanted to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1. There was a year where I was in a bidding war on two different copies of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the collector's edition, on eBay, because I felt
don't know,
like
you
spending
might've-
money for my birthday. And
Did you end up with it?
no,
I feel like you internalized a lot of trauma around Xenoblade, and like it came out that one time, and it flowed through you, and you forgot about it. Because I don't know who else would have told me that.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like me, but maybe, you know? But this is interesting to me because Xenoblade 1, 2, 3, and X are all have Switch 2 editions, and I know they're not going to play like garbage now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I feel like I can put my faith in playing these games at not a shitty resolution and frame rate, so
Are they coming in like a trilogy pack, or is
probably
it just
not.
all standalone?
Yeah, all
All full
standalone,
price.
all full price, all like these are probably $80 a piece.
Are they coming out the same day,
I think so.
or is it to be announced? Okay.
All right, then they announced Xenoblade Genesis, which I didn't
That was
see.
dope.
That's the one thing I didn't see because, of course, they put all these showcases on during my commute. So
Yeah.
I knew there was
I was
Xenoblade
definitely
going
working.
on. I didn't realize they announced a new game. I will watch the trailer for that later. See what they're cooking. I did see Switch Sports Resort. I didn't get Nintendo Switch Sports. I own and never played Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, not Wii Sports Resort, because that was a Wii U game that came pre-installed on my Wii U. Yet I never once played it.
Did you play OG Wii Sports?
Yeah, and I don't actually have a copy of Wii Sports, even though I have multiple Wiis. Because I got all my Wii's secondhand, but I played a shit ton of Wii Sports at other people's houses.
Yeah, same. I mean, as did everyone. They really did create the perfect cabinet of games with that.
All right, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, September,
The rune the RuneScape folks aren't here.
and Chris already talked his shit about this game in particular. So, we saw Star Fox again. There's a demo which I think I'm going to download. Give it a
Yeah.
shot. Then we got Final Fantasy Resonance, which for me
I was,
I was
way more excited about this. Like
yeah
like watching it and
yeah
seeing it.
during the
And then
direct I was bricked.
and right when I saw Cloud, I was like, oh no, maybe this isn't exactly what I wanted. Because I was like, wow, this is exactly what I've been wanting. Just a turn-based Final Fantasy out of the blue.
I was with it even with the clouds. Like my problem is Brave. It's a
It made
port
me
of
think
Brave
mobile game
Exvius.
as soon
Yeah,
as that happened. And then it was like, oh yeah, this is kind of just like us repackaging Brave Exvius.
yeah, but I feel like them repackaging it, doing it in HD 2D, and removing all the microtransactions.
Yes.
I'm kind of here for that.
If
Like
you
that.
make it a functional video game, I
Yeah.
mean, this could still be inspired, honestly.
Yeah, like I'm cool with all the crossovers. Like if I can wield a Buster Sword in a game, let me wield the Buster Sword in that game, and I'll be happy. Except Apex, I couldn't justify that money.
Yeah, no, that price is fucked up. Any type of microtransaction you will in Apex, no, you don't. Do yourself a favor and just let it go.
I'm mad I did that to myself one time. But you know, compartmentalizing grief will have you.
It'll have you in some situations.
It'll have you fucking getting Gibraltar's fucking heirloom because you got all the cosmetics. Duskbloods. We got nothing new from Duskbloods.
Nothing.
We're getting a closed test in summer.
It should be called Dust Bloods because that shit was dry. Like, what? Like, come on.
I'm
Come
still
on, what was
really
the point of
excited
that?
for this game, but
I'm moderately excited. I'm more curious than I am excited.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
we're gonna see it before it comes out in a way that. Did you platinum Elden Ring? No.
No.
Did you
I
beat
started the
Elden
process.
Ring?
Yeah, I beat Elden Ring.
So it's a strong maybe for you. After platinuming Elden Ring, it's like it jumped. Like if I did not have the Elden Ring platinum, it'd be significantly lower. And I bought Night Rain
What is it?
to not even
What
play
is it about What is it about the platinum that
the amount of time you spent with that game. The
is
fact
the
that
difference?
the amount of time a second playthrough of that game front to back takes. Like that's the difference.
I see. Yeah, I got you. I mean, there is a shit ton to do in that game.
You don't have
For
to
my
do
ADHD.
everything in that game to get the platinum, to be fair. But you do
You
have
don't
to
have to
play
do
through
everything
it.
to beat it.
You do have to play through it an entire second time. So my first playthrough was my co-op playthrough. My second playthrough was like my solo playthrough. There was only one boss that... It was a dude and two minions, and I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I was doing it solo, and I was
Yeah.
getting jumped, and I was like, no, fuck this shit.
Commander now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. Fuck
Yeah.
him.
You-
He's the
you whoop
only
my
boss
ass,
in
too.
Elden Ring I haven't soloed. Him and Melania.
Yeah, because it's like you got to be able to isolate the fucking minions first and dispatch them,
This is
but
it too much.
also trying to avoid the big dick damage that they're doing or getting fucking comboed. If you get comboed by two people, you're gonna die.
If you're getting comboed by 3 people at once in Elden Ring,
Oh, you're dead. You're
yeah.
dying instantly. Comboed by two people, you have to sit there and like watch it happen. But three, you don't even get to experience that despair. You just know that you're dead.
All right. The next thing we got was Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. They announced this with the re-reveal of Dragon Quest 12, but only had the logo. So it's good that they actually showed some of this game because it's supposed to be coming out this year. Oh, December
Yeah,
3rd. They gave it a date. So considering we
yeah,
had
fuck that.
more in-game footage of Dragon Quest 12, that's probably late 2027 than this, which is late 2026. It's good that we got
Yeah,
more of it.
cause I want to say they said they're delaying 12, right?
Yeah, they restarted 12, so we never had a date
Right.
for 12, but they scrapped what they had for 12 before, and 12 was just a totally different thing than it was.
That's crazy to think about.
Totally different subtitle, totally different logo. All we had was the logo and the subtitle of the original Dragon Quest 12, and that is not at all what the Dragon Quest 12 that's going to come out is. It was like Flames of Rebellion or some shit for the original Dragon Quest 12.
Hmm. I'm wondering if you think it has anything to do with Akira Toriyama.
No, because the it still looks like because I think we lost the composer to Dragon Quest and Akira Toriyama recently. So, but it still looks and sounds like a Dragon Quest game. So,
Yeah, yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I
the
think they
next
want to
game
market it.
was Splatoon Raiders.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
I'm gonna check it
I
out.
mean, it's cool that it exists and it's a thing, but I think I'm gonna be partaking.
It's getting another direct at the end of June, so that'll be interesting. To
Maybe that changes our minds.
well, no, I'm in for it.
Your day one?
Not day one, but I'll be. It would be closer to day one if certain recent events hadn't transpired. But like, yeah, if I have somebody
I
to play
gotcha.
this game with, I would be playing this game.
I understand.
Um,
Yeah.
the Joy Cons. This is we were talking about our Joy-Con colors. These these are the best looking Joy-Con 2s they've made. That's not saying a whole lot. It's not saying the I think $90 these cost, but in my opinion, these are the best looking ones they've done.
These are they're clean. I personally do like the colors on the originals a lot.
That's the
Um,
problem is the rails on the inside of the Switch 2 are color coded. So I'm gonna feel wrong putting anything other than a blue Joy-Con in here, and I'm gonna feel wrong to putting anything other than a red Joy-Con in here.
yeah,
And a pair of
I'm not
Joy-Cons
gonna
is
have that
90
problem, but
fucking dollars.
I see how that could be an issue for sure. And maybe if I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that looks wrong. So
All
yeah,
right.
no, I'm there with you.
Then we got Metaphor coming to Switch 2 November 12th. It's
Fuck
overdue.
yeah.
We got Persona 3 Reload. We have Persona 5 Royal. We're getting Persona 4 Revival.
I'm
Anyway,
hoping this brings Metaphor another pop because like I need more people to play that game. Like that shit is good. That shit's masterful. That's great shit.
I
And I
hope it gets
hope
a
Persona
sequel.
6 pulls some stuff from Metaphor You know, I don't know what it has to be, but I hope they take some of the learnings from Metaphor and are able to add that to Persona.
Okay, Deltarune Chapter 5 got a release date. What the? GameSpot might be wrong. Because it says June 5th and the direct was June 9th. It might be July 5th for Chapter 5.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Then we got a sizzle reel. We're wrapping up because I'm getting tired. Uh, Daisy, Final Fantasy 14, Tales of
Final
Eternia.
Fantasy 14 on Switch is a sleeper, just because it's interesting. You
It's
know,
interesting. The problem is you have to pay a separate sub.
mm.
So,
For that's for people who already have a sub. Like
if
you
you
would have to
don't
pay a
have a
separate
Final
sub.
Fantasy 14 sub, you can pay for just a Switch sub.
Right, right.
If you have a Final Fantasy 14 subscription, you get a discount, but you also have to buy a Switch sub.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Because I'm thinking about this more so for just for Switch only people who are
Yeah.
gonna like,
Oh
oh yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play
Switch only
14.
people play
Because
14.
I mean, us like PC, PlayStation people
Xbox
are gonna
people
be like,
even.
maybe they're weird. You know, they're X factors. They're jokers. You know, we can't trust
Wild card.
them. Wild cards, yeah. So I think more so just pure Switch owners would be like, yeah, that's more my speed. I think everybody else is like, I'm content to play it elsewhere, and I'm glad it's here. Um, it
If
does
it
suck that
weren't
you
a
would have to get
separate sub,
another sub.
I could
Yeah, oh,
justify
yeah, yeah,
buying the game to play on Switch
yeah.
too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because I still can't play it handheld, like in a good way. It doesn't run like my account's just fucked that somehow, even though I own it on Steam, it won't run on Steam. Uh, I don't have a PlayStation Portal. My backbone no longer works on my phone. Uh, so, like, my
Mm,
best
that's
handheld version is streaming my PS5 to my Steam Deck in Chiaki and playing it like that, which is not ideal. Like, playing it natively on my Switch 2 would be way better, but uh,
mm-hmm.
like maybe if I don't have a current PlayStation sub, I could see myself maybe just copying like a month at a time of Switch sub to play.
I don't think that would be worth it though. Well, at least not until we know how it like actually runs and how it feels to really use it handheld like that and do like a
Playing
raid
so
or like run through your dailies.
last night I played through the rest of the Rebirth demo on Switch 2 just so I could delete it because I now have Rebirth actually on my Switch 2. Rebirth has a way harder time running on my PS5, like on my launch PS5, than 14 did. So, just the way Rebirth runs on Switch 2 gives me faith that it will be competent.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doubting it. I just, you know, I'd hate to get a sub there and then be like, ah, you know, damn,
Yeah,
I gotta do this for 30 more days.
what it would take is me eventually getting a Switch 2 Pro controller. I feel like the back buttons would.
Ooh, that would be a game changer.
So, yeah, there's that. Rest of the sizzle reel. We got the new Atelier game. We got Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. I don't know
Yeah.
which Tomb Raider specifically that is. SnowRunner, we got Observer, we got Warhammer Space Marine 2, Everbloom,
Okay.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, day and date with everything else.
Nice. You got it
Then we
too.
got into the reason you are wearing this shirt. Kingdom Hearts Trilogy. You have to rebuy it on Switch 2 if you had it on Switch 1, the cloud versions. Your
The
save
cloud
will
version.
transfer over. You can no longer buy
And
the Switch
you
1
get the
Cloud
discount.
Trilogy because they're shutting down the servers for that when this comes out. But October 8th, with all those caveats, if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts yet, this isn't the way to do it. But
Oh, that file size is ridiculous as well.
I think that's a typo. Because it's 500 gigs. If the Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 collection is somehow bigger than Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth put together, something is catastrophically wrong.
Well, hopefully that's the case. But yeah, that's not what's actually important though.
What's actually important is, and I, two Japanese words into that fucking trailer, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because after they finished showing the Kingdom Hearts collections, it felt like we were still kind of on it. And like you said, with the first two words, it's like, oh no, they're going to do it, huh? At this, at
Yeah,
this Nintendo Direct
uh,
specifically, crazy.
I think I
This
said
Direct
no way it's
was some
happening.
mid at best.
I don't think it was on the podcast, but I said no way it's happening. And that was just in reference to the state of play, and it didn't happen at the state of play. But it showing up at the Nintendo Direct, like, really made this
Crazy.
Direct a banger. Like, I know that this Nintendo Direct did much better than probably any of the other Switch 2 era Directs because of
Yeah,
this one trailer.
yeah. Because I mean, really, this Direct was really just, hey, we got this shit coming to Switch, also,
But they
and
had exclusives too. Like, that's the thing. Splatoon, Duskbloods, Star Fox, Switch
Duskbloods,
Sports,
like
Xenoblade.
we've already seen Star Fox. They gave us a whole fucking Star Fox Direct. If they didn't give us that whole fucking Star Fox Direct, then yeah, maybe that would be more interesting. Duskbloods, we got a couple more still images in a play in a closed network test that we probably won't even fucking get into.
Yeah, I
And
need to try and get into that, or have somebody who doesn't have a Switch 2 try and get into that and give me their code.
yeah. Now, Fortune's Weave, that did get a pop out of me, but I mean, this
They
direct
were
in and of itself
exclusives. Like,
was
that's.
that doesn't make it a good showcase.
They were exclusives that were interesting. I'll give them that. I'm interested in
Yeah,
Duskbloods. People
I
are
mean, we were
interested in
already
Star
interested in
Fox.
Duskbloods.
You're interested in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I mean, all that aside, they fucking gave us Kingdom Hearts 4.
They did give us Kingdom Hearts.
Like a new trailer showing new gameplay bits, and
We
they
got
said
Noctis
it
at the house again.
coming, yes, just
We got
fucking
Riku
Noctis.
and Noctis combined at the house again. Even though it's not Verum Rex, there's another Riku Noctis fusion clone out there.
Yuzora, yeah, um,
Interesting thing. The only non Kingdom Key Keyblade that Sora wielded in the trailer, my theory is it's a Moana Keyblade.
yeah, that would be sick. I
Because, like, the
mean, I
volcanic
have
kind of rock things that were forming based on
okay,
him using it, like, that just made me think Moana.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looks really good. But it's still like, who knows when the fuck that's gonna happen? Because for me, it's just like, hey, you're going to be able to play this on Switch too.
Yeah, day and
That's
date.
really what this trailer was, like the point of it. And it felt like less of a hey, new Kingdom Hearts stuff, and more of a hey, you're going to be able to play this on Switch too when it comes out. That's my main takeaway from this whole thing. They're about to go back fucking radio silent.
Yeah, we
In
only
all
get to hear
probability.
about a Kingdom Hearts game once every 2 years.
So yeah,
Unless it's
this
the
is
year it's
another
coming out,
2020
and then
game
we hear
too.
about it every fucking week, and they spoil the entire goddamn game.
Yep. So yeah, this is another 2028 game if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
If we're
Uh,
lucky.
then we got less than I was expecting, but we got the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. We got the trailer.
Yeah.
We know it's coming this year. Watch it happen in September. Just watch.
Yeah, we're going to see. I think October is could still be a good landing place for
It
it
could
since
be
it's
the
not.
same day as GTA. I think Legend
It
of
could
Zelda
also come
is.
out with GTA and sell the same amount that it would sell.
Yep.
I need companies to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm dropping my shit too.
If
Maybe not
anybody's
a
gonna
lot of
say
them.
fuck you and drop it's Nintendo with a Zelda game. With an Ocarina of Time remake. It'd be one thing if it were like Echoes of Wisdom or like,
Yeah.
even
They
the
came through with
Link's
that
Awakening remake
gold
doesn't
trilogy.
have that kind of gravitas. But
No,
Ocarina
hell
of
no.
Time remake?
Ocarina? I got an Ocarina manga volume right here. I'm not gonna grab it because it's really wedged in there, but I got it.
I might need to read that at some point. Or if you find it online, let me check that out. Because I like
For sure.
video games that get adapted into mangas that make no sense in perspective of a video game. But,
Oh, so you have the Persona series on manga?
I was more so talking about the Mega Man manga or the Street Fighter
Um,
manga, but
I'm sure there's an Ace Attorney manga too. I have nothing to confirm it, but I feel like that exists.
I believe you with nothing to confirm it. But I'll take your word for it. All right. Well, that has been part two of our two-part Summer Games Fest special. Uh, we've had a
There
lot
is
of
a Ace Attorney
difficulties
manga.
across the board. We've had members come and go. But remember, until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6, followed by two X's. But where can people find you?
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
And Chris would say you could find him in the Discord. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 391 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast and part two of our Summer Games Fest special. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be going over all the news from the Xbox Summer Game Fest showcase and the Nintendo Direct that we got out of nowhere that somehow had some of the biggest news of the summer. So stay tuned for all of that. And then some. Alright, stopping the recording. Checking chats. It was just Chase and Chris in Twitch chat. So let's check Twitch chat. We have viewers. I'm going to raid somebody. Coop is playing Skyrim. Not sure what he's playing, but into the raid. I'm gonna unmute him so I can hear him.
Ending the raid.